Hello, everyone, and happy Friday, and welcome to the Smart Investor Market Update. I hope you all had a very good week. And as we head into the weekend, we had major fundamental news come out, and that was a non farm payroll report. The report was at expectations, and the market loved it, and the market has rallied since the report has come out. Now, everyone is talking about what the market will do, what the market may not do, which direction the market is going from here amid this report. Will the Fed raise rates? Won't the Fed will raise rates? Will they raise rates towards the end of the year, or will it be towards the beginning of next year? That's what the markets and the talking heads were speaking about today. But here at Smart Investor Central, we are interested in what the markets are actually doing and what clues they are giving us and which direction the smart money is playing it at this point in time. And that's why we look at charts. Now, as I have been saying all week, we are in a consolidation pattern in the S&P 500. It's a triangular consolidation pattern. And with the good news today, the market did not break out of this particular consolidation pattern. So we want to see the market clear this 2,120 level on the S&P 500. In front of us is the daily chart of the S&P 500. And as you can see, we're still in a broad uptrend. I mean, there are a lot of services and folks saying that the market is topping out, but we're still in an uptrend. Now, if the market breaks to the downside out of this consolidation pattern, that would give me some pause, and I would look to see how the market reacts off of support at near the 1980 level on the S&P 500. Okay. Taking a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average, what we see is that the market, let me draw the consolidation that's happening here. As you can see here, and the market did peak above its this downtrend line, which is quite bullish. But just keep in mind that the Dow is 30 stocks, while S&P 500 is more broad based. So for clues as to market direction, it's always best to look at the S&P 500 index. Okay, so resistance up in this market is up at the 18,000, the old high, which is 18,288, and we have pretty strong support at 17,600. A break below 17,600 will be quite bearish, and the next area of defense will be just above 17,000. Taking a look at the Nasdaq, the market is ticking up on the non-farm payroll report news, and what we can see here is that this is not a consolidation pattern, and actually what this is a fairly positive market trend, and we're still seeing higher highs and higher lows with the Nasdaq, and we want to see the market take out this 45. Let me get the exact high. Exact high is 45.62 level. You want to see the market take out the 45.62 level to the upside. On the downside, there's solid support at 4,300. Now, taking a look at the US dollar, the dollar gained some ground on the non-farm payroll report and ticked up slightly. There wasn't a lot of action in the dollar today. I mean, there were wild swings on the 50-minute chart, but they weren't very large. But in the currency market, what was of interest was the British election. And let me just take a look at the British pound versus the US dollar. The Conservatives won the election, and the markets actually did like that, and we saw a huge spike up in the British pound. It started yesterday evening. Let me just go into the intraday charts yesterday evening, and the market ended the day positive, and actually ended the week fairly positive. That's for the British pound. And what we want to see with the British pound is that we want to see the markets take out this 156 level, and that will be quite bullish for the pound. Taking a look at gold, gold has been in fairly range bound, as we have been saying, with parameters still at 1180 and up at 1220, and we want to see the market break out of this consolidation as the clues as to where the market is going. Now, what trend this market was in before this consolidation? It was in a strong downtrend. So the market was in a downtrend, and this downtrend has not been broken as yet. There are signs that it could reverse, but until the market takes out this 1300 level, I would not think that this market has reversed that yet. Okay, looking at the crude oil, the market has bounced since March, and it closed the week at near the $59 level. And oil is slowly moving up, and we should start to get some resistance in this market near the $65 level, psychological $65 level. If sellers do come in, the support is at $50 in oil. Okay, so let me just highlight one stock that was on the move today, and that stock is stock symbol is Data. And we see that this market has moved to new highs. Let me give you a monthly look of this market. Market has moved to new highs. The previous resistance was made in 2014, where, let me just draw a line at the previous resistance. Previous resistance was at 102, and the market was having some trouble breaking above the 102 level, as you can see here, but we have closed above this level today, which is quite bullish for this stock. Now, if you are going to enter a stock like this on such a huge up move, I'd want to put a stop loss below maybe around the $95 level or even the $90 level. Give the stock some room to maneuver, but do not hold on to it forever, because remember, in 2014 it moved from just about 102 to 55, and holding on to a stock throughout this decline is fairly irresponsible. Strategies, when it moves up, you take advantage of the move up, exit when the stock is moving down, and then when it starts to move up again, you can then rebuy the stock. Okay, so I hope you all have a very wonderful weekend, and we will always be here keeping you abreast as to what's happening in the markets. And remember, listening to the news media today, everyone was trying to predict what's happening, but remember, prices tell you what's happening in the markets, and as investors, it behooves you to pay attention to the price action in the markets and not let the media influence your decisions. Prices are what matter, and opinions, quite honestly, don't matter. Okay, so thank you very much for listening. This is Beyond, and for those of you who are listening, you can go to smartinvestorcentral.com and you will receive the daily market update. That's smartinvestorcentral.com. Thank you very much for listening, and have a wonderful weekend.